Hey guys, Heather, Henson Holler Homestead. I promised a kitchen tour, and it's only been a week, and here I am filming it. Honestly, it's one of those things if the kitchen is actually like clean right now. Um, yeah, so I've had people ask, not only on YouTube, but also when they find out we live in a tiny house and how big our tiny house is. And so, yeah, I'm just going to show you guys our kitchen, what we use on the day to day. We have lived in here we are 2.5 months short of being in here for 2 years. So this is all we have. And we've got like a little like cook stove, but honestly, we've only ever like a little camper cook stove, but honestly, we've only ever used it when we're camping. Of course, coming up in the next few months, we are going to expand our porch and hopefully maybe get some sort of like outdoor grill or something out there that we're also going to work with. But as of right now, for the last 2 years, this is what we've cooked on. This is how we've lived. This is how we've ate. If you've seen me and Brandon, you know that we're not starving by any means. So let me take you on a short little kitchen tour because, short because it's a tiny kitchen. So here we go. All right, so we have a dorm fridge. This is the fridge that we have had essentially from the beginning. And I did clean it up a little bit. The trick is with tiny house living is at the beginning of the week or every 2 weeks, we get paid every 2 weeks. We literally have to go through what food we have, what we want to cook, and only get what we need. There is no stocking up. There is no, let me buy these 6 extra cans of beans because they're on sale. Because we don't have the space for it. Which is part of why we want to expand and why we want to make this particular building into just a kitchen and living room, is that way we have the space to can, we have the space to preserve, we have the space to stock up a little bit. Like I always say, we're not preppers. I just don't frankly trust anybody in government. So anyway, so that's one of the key things with living tiny like this. You can't stock. You cannot stock up. So you have to make a game plan and stick to that game plan. So anyway, so we've got our fridge. Yeah. Last year's garlic, we still got that going. Freezer bags, sandwich bags. Yeah. Oils, seasonings, salt, pepper, ranch, taco seasoning, super important. Seasoned salt, super important. So this is our kitchen. Sorry, I'm bobbling cats here. This is a workbench that we got from Harbor Freight. They still sell them. I just saw one last week when we were there. This is our workspace. This is our only counter in the entire kitchen. So we have got this little just simple electric burner. And then we also have the IKEA, I can't remember what it's called. The induction burner. So a lot of the times I just use this one and I argue with that one a lot. So we have 2 little burners. And of course we have got our pots and pans. And we've also got our cast iron. We've got that going on. And then the only other things that we really use to cook, I love my toaster. Crock pot, Instapot, tiny crock pot. And that is essentially what we cook on and how we have fed ourselves for the last 2 years. Now, I will say, I'm buying a toaster oven this week. This week. Possibly today. We'll see. I really want a toaster oven. I really miss baking. I really miss just like I know they're not good for me, but I miss like cheap, easy little pizzas. I miss frozen pizza. So we are going to buy, I'm just going to get a small toaster oven from like Walmart. It's like 40, 50 bucks because literally we're redoing this in the next year or two. I've made it 2 years without one. I'm not going to be upset even if it's a small, cheaper one because I am going to have an oven in here within the next 2 years. So I'm getting a toaster oven this week. So then this is mainly where we keep all of our food. And like I said, you have to just get what you need, what you're going to eat. We do have our Keurig, but we have actually been using our French press a lot. And we actually have 2 of them. We bought one for camping and then we used it so much. And then I was house sitting and going on vacation and I needed to make sure I could have coffee while I was gone. So we have a second French press. My electric kettle I originally bought because I drink a lot of teas in the evening. But now it has worked out well for having the French press as well. And we have a whole thing we have a whole shelf just for coffee and tea because priorities and important things in life. So this is just all, that's Whiskey's food, not human consumption. And that's something really important. If you are going tiny, and I don't know why we didn't think of this when we did, where's your animal's food going to go? How are you going to store it? Where's your animal going to sleep? Where's their water going to be? Where's your trash can? Like, things that people don't necessarily think through when they go tiny. And that was one of those things, like, we moved in and then we were just like, where are we going to keep Whiskey's food at? So, anyway. So, Whiskey's food, just some Tupperware storage, Whiskey's bed. She likes to be right there because it's the easiest access for her to get bacon when I'm cooking it. And you see, now she's looking at me. Under here, we actually go to a local spring and get water. And then we've got like paper towels and stuff. My toaster oven's going to go right there. It's going to be awesome. The only other thing we have as far as cooking, food, things of that nature, and this is where we had to put it because it was the only space we had, is our freezer. We ignore my cat. The cat box is back there. We bought the smallest freezer that they had at, I believe, Lowe's. And it is just this little deep freeze. And that is currently in our bathroom because it was the only place we had to put it. So yeah, and that is our kitchen. That is how we eat. That is how we have fed ourselves for the last 2 years. It's easy. Like I said, you just have to have a plan. You can't just go to the grocery store willy-nilly and just like chuck stuff in a cart and be like, we'll figure it out, because literally sometimes there's no space to figure it out. So just have a plan. Have a game plan. Execute it. Like, everything's good. But, so yeah, that is the current tour of our kitchen. This is how we fed ourselves for almost 2 years now. Like I said, we're not lacking, obviously, if you've seen us. Yeah, just have a game plan. And honestly, you don't have to have... The one thing that I was a little nervous about that I don't miss at all is a microwave. Like, the only thing I miss a microwave for is popcorn. And honestly, I want to kind of get to where I can do it like in a skillet on the eye. Yeah, so that's our kitchen. That's how we eat. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you all are having a great day. Props for me for getting another video out just a week later. Yes. I'm hoping to film some more this week. Brandon's truck, the spare parts truck, has been delivered, and he spent most of the day yesterday ripping it apart. So we are hopefully in the next few weeks going to get his truck up and going, and we're going to get this front porch like expanded and knocked out. So I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope you're having a great November, and we will see you next time.